I've been invited to the world's most exclusive hypercar rally, but I have a problem. I don't know if my Zenvo is going to make it in time. We're 1,500 miles away from home in the south of Italy to join Supercar Owners Circle, an invitational gathering of the finest cars on the planet. Everything begins tomorrow, but firstly, all of the cars must arrive and be ready in the grid for the launch event tonight. Having set off from the UK yesterday morning, towed in the new Brian James RT7 with an MSRT Ranger, the boys have been cracking on, but time is running tight for them to get the Shmeemobile here on time. Meanwhile, we're going to be heading over in my AMG GT Black Series, and once we've arrived, I want to set myself a challenge if I can find a ride in a hypercar that's already there today at SOC. Hi guys, I'm Shmee, hello and welcome back to the channel. Let's do this. Let's head over to Supercar Owners Circle. Later today, we're going to be surrounded by Koenigsegg's, Bugattis, Pagani's. Every single incredible car that you can think of will be taking part in SOC. The lineup is phenomenal. It's now my fourth time attending the Supercar Owners Circle weekend. The first was with my McLaren Senna, racing down the runway in Switzerland as we were surrounded by the mountains. Then, after taking delivery of my Zenvo TSR-S, we joined the weekend in Croatia, in Zagreb. I was chasing the Bugatti La Voiture Noire and some of the other amazing hypercars. Last year, we took my Ford GT with its crazy wrap design and equipped with a ski box on the top for a voyage to the south of Spain. This time around though, we're here in the Puglia region in Italy. We're going to be heading over shortly to the grid, having driven all the way with the AMG GT Black Series, very much the Shmeemobile that we use for the long distance treks, and we have a few other things planned as well, but the Zenvo is being transported. There have been some hold-ups and delays, some nasty weather along the way, a diversion across the mountains, and the guys are perhaps going to be pushed for time, but let's see if they can make it. We'll need to catch up with them shortly because I'm a little bit anxious, I'm not going to lie, and the car really needs to get here. Come and check this out. You won't believe the mileage of this car. The AMG GT Black Series that has travelled around the world is now touching 55,000 kilometres. This thing is used as intended, as it should be, and it sounds amazing. I am excited for this one. It's about the cars, it's about the places, it's about the people, and later on, we're going to be joined by a former Formula One driver as well. There's a lot to go and see. It's not too far from where we've stopped on our way down. First little challenge is to escape through this narrow path out here. Always moments that make you wince when you're in a low, wide supercar like this, but the journey begins as we make our way to the SOC grid. Don't ask where we are right now. The tiniest of roads, crawling through somewhere in the Puglia region of Italy with a car that it's safe to say is a little bit dirty. Bug splats are plenty all over the windscreen, which we thankfully are going to have somebody on hand to help tidy up a little bit later on. The question is, are we all going to be there on time? Let's give Brad a call then while we're driving down towards the sea. The view here is stunning, breathtaking. Brad, can you hear me? How's it going?
Hey Tim, how's things?
It's all good our end, but the big question, fingers crossed, is how your journey is looking.
So far, pretty good. Obviously started yesterday, it was a very long day, across the Eurotunnel, down through France, got to Switzerland where we were greeted by a closed tunnel. So we ended up doing a mountain pass with a truck and trailer in the fog, which was very sketchy. Had a very short night's sleep, and we're now making sort of the long slog down through Italy. We've had an Aston Martin Valor fly past us, which I assume is coming to SOC, and we're hopefully going to make it on time tonight.
Well, I mean, it sounds eventful. Mountain passes in the dark is not ideal, but sunset is the deadline. We've got the launch event. Do you think you'll be there?
It looks promising. The ETA is looking pretty good at the moment, but because we're towing, we're going slower than everyone else, so we have to add on like an extra hour or two bit of leeway. So it might be tight, but we're going to try our best, our fingers and toes acrossed, that hopefully we make it to sunset.
Well, keep us updated. It sounds like it should be good. We're nearly there, and I'll share some pictures of what it looks like. We'll see you later.
Amazing. See you in a bit.
It sounds good from the call, so yeah, everything crossed, but let's get to the hotel and check out this grid. You can tell you're arriving in the right place when you have a lot of people waiting, unsurprisingly, because this is one of the best gatherings of these kinds of cars that you can ever see. So it draws people from far and wide to come and check it all out. This is going to be the entrance, and I actually came here 6 years or so ago for a Ferrari media event. But it's good to be back. We'll go straight on in. and figure out what we're doing. I'm just waiting because I know when we go kind of around one of the corners, maybe it's to the left here, we're gonna have crazy cars everywhere. Wait for this. We'll go through. I don't remember the layout at all, but we're gonna go in there and it's gonna be nuts. Now we're talking. I see Valor, Spiker, I see the Ameerh S1, some 911s, Singer Carrera GT. Okay. Oh, the Naran, we're gonna check that out as well. Right. Oh, yeah, T50, Zonda. Yeah, we'll get inside. Wow, look at that. On the left, Carrera GT, 918, Competizione, Pista Pilotti, F40, Koenigseggs are plenty. We go past on my right, the Aston Martin Valor, the Bugattis are up here. This is insane. On the left here, that Regera, Loki. Next to it is Vimana, the Jesko, another Jesko. Koenigseggs everywhere. On my right is a Chiron, casual. This is absolutely crazy. We've got Green Goblin here, the Agera S, cool to see that here. A couple of others up here, like the GT2RS and a Mercy SV as well. This is my kind of event already, and not everything is here yet. It goes on. Look up here. On the left, is that a GT12? I think that's a GT12. Next to a DBS, GT3 Touring, Puro Sangue. Wow. These are cool. The guys have brought them over from Kuwait. The event is literally going global. Makes coming from the UK seem relatively easy in comparison. Switzerland for each of the Astons. That's a DBS 770 Ultimate as well, which in some ways is kind of right at home with the GT12. What a paint color as well. This changes as you walk around it. That's lovely. Not only that paint color, but the beige Alcantara and green tinted carbon. That is a very unusual configuration. Quick one, that's actually a 911 ST. To quote Jeremy Clarkson, they do all kind of look the same. This is with the heritage style livery on the new ST. We've been in to get registered, get the wristbands, come back outside, and there's already another Koenigsegg. You'd be forgiven for thinking this was something like a Koenigsegg Owners Tour, because there are literally currently 9 of them, and there might even be more to come. And then on the opposite side, all of these gaps later on are going to be filled with cars. There's a Dallara tucked in right here, more Bugattis to come, more Paganis to come, loads more other supercars to come. It's not a bad start really, is it? I definitely want to take a better look at this a little bit later on. The Naran, just heard a Storato pulling up behind us here. Very suitable for the kind of location we are actually right at this second. As you can see up here, a lot of cars are getting ready in a moment to head out for a drive, but we're here also with Ameerh. How are you?
Good.
It's good to be out here in the sunshine.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going on a drive. It's been a while since I've driven the car.
It's an absolute monster. I saw this car when you were out in, well, the Ghost Squadron tour.
Yeah, and the Dolomites. That's the last time I drove the car.
And you're ready to enjoy the week ahead?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
We're actually going on a drive now if you'd like to join us.
I'm not going to say no. My challenge today was to jump into a hypercar. You tick that box straight away.
Perfect, jump in.
Not just anything, Jesko Attack. Have you done some good miles with this already?
I've driven it twice before on the Ghost Tour and a Supercar Owners Circle event in London, so not much.
So still kind of learning it. The green carbon with the metallic orange. Is it orange? Is it bronze?
Mandarin orange is what they call it.
Mandarin orange. Looks beautiful. And yeah, sounds the part as well. And because you can, hey. You can never say no to how that works. Absolutely beautiful. The auto skin on the Koenigseggs. Oh, the interior is nice.
Thanks.
Well spec'd. Did you work on this for a long time?
No, went out for the day and I knew what I wanted in my head and was pretty quick to visualize it.
Yeah, and it all just came together. The startup is mega. Does it still make you jump when you start it?
I've got quite used to it.
It's just such a sharp, quick, like, I don't know how to describe it.
It feels more like a superbike engine than a car.
Yeah. Well, we'll get some AC running, and in a minute or two, I think we'll be going. I almost didn't see it. An SP3 pulled in. That's actually quite a red view right now. SP3, Zonda, T50, F40, 488 Pista, Competizione. I love the Daytona SP3. Absolutely love it. It's got to be said as well, that paintwork in the sunshine here, that is glorious. Multi-layer red, presumably Rosso Magma over the blue electrical Alcantara of the interior. launch specification colours, but so totally suiting the car. I actually think the CGT might even be leading the charge. Everybody's pretty much geared up. Oh, that sounds good. Next level cars. Yep, I heard an egg start over there. Right, let's go hop in with Ameerh. Right, round we come. Let's clamber into here. Jump into the Jesko. This is the cool moment where you just press the magic button. I love that. It's too cool for school. Right, we're in. Looks like it's time to go. What do we have? The Ameerh at the front, CCXR. We've got AC blasting. I apologise for that, but it is 30-something degrees. What else do we have? Another CCXR. CGT. I think the Chiron's joining as well. This is what it's about, hey? Hypercars in the sun. Getting everybody together, going out for a drive. I'm hoping at the moment that at some point after we get back, my car's going to be here as well. At the moment, it's that kind of, is it going to make it? Yours obviously pulled in last night, the day before?
Last night.
Oh, loads of time.
Around midnight.
You planned that one. Lots of time to spare. Well, my sunglasses went flying off my head. My sunglasses have gone flying somewhere. I've recovered them. The acceleration is brutal. Absolutely brutal. What on earth? This is a mad machine.
I know, and this is on 102 octane pump gas. No, 100 octane pump gas.
Just regular
Not even
stuff.
ethanol. Yeah.
Not even the fully 85 go crazy mode. And it's already like that. Oh my days! What on earth is this? This is absolutely absurd. The bangs and cracks as well when you lift off.
Sounds amazing. I've never driven anything that revs this hard. No, I've got a Carrera GT which revs very loosely as well.
For sure. You drove that a couple of years ago on SOC, I remember.
Yeah.
And just a casual view up ahead of a bunch of insane cars. That wasn't a bad first half to our drive.
No.
Hypercars galore. Oh, what a day. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now we just press the button again. Too cool. Too cool. Right, let's hop out and go take a look at all of this. The craziness of this drive. And then to close it, you just press the button under here. Door closes back down. What can I say? SOC starting in style. I don't actually even know where that plate is from. I think it's a dealer in Dubai. Well, it is a dealer in Dubai, but I don't know where the plate is registered. Cars coming in from around the world. A couple from Germany. Spider RS, that's Schmark 150, business manager Schmiel 50's new car, which is very cool. That's also very cool. Love the wrap on the CGT. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to come back through here. Sound of the CCXR. Another CCXR. That's freaking loud. Okay then. All right, yeah, in we get. This is where I just cling on for dear life. Something like that. But the good news is that I have an update on my car. More on that shortly. For the moment though, we are still very much enjoying this experience. Convoying with the eggs. Ridiculous. In we roll. It's hot, it's sunny, but that was epic. That was really, really good fun. Got to now navigate through this hotel maze back to the car park. In everything rolls. I'm kind of wondering if there's anything new since we left right now, but certainly quite a few more cars still to arrive here, fill in the missing spaces. This must be the Aston Martin Valor that Brad mentioned earlier, having freshly arrived after its drive down from Switzerland. Very nice. These guys have been out as well. 918's back. Koenigseg's back. This is just madness. Basically everyone enjoying the moments before it all gets even crazier. Competizione. I love that these cars have come from so far away to be part of this. Here then, we have the Naran arriving. There's a lot to find out about this. Gonna park the two together and then take a look around them. Obviously we've got the Jesko right there, and this tucking in, the gold leaf painted details that you can see all around it. Sounds pretty good. I know very little at this stage. There's a lot I want to ask about this car. What I can tell you right now is there's definitely a V8 in there. Sounds good. Bugatti Chiron Supersport rolling through. Look at that. With the distinct livery. I'm not sure I've ever seen it in that combination. Very, very nice. EV1600 on the plate. Being delivered to the grid here. Cars everywhere. Let's take a look at this then. You have literally built your dream car.
It really is my dream car. So it's the Naran. It's a GT3 race car that we've made that's road legal, but a 2+2, so 4-seater, which is quite unique.
It's actually quite unique as what I'm going to call a hyper GT, right? Because you think of hypercars, you think of mid-engine stuff. But I know I can speak for myself, but I think also you as well. Something about the engine up front.
Yeah, so it's front mid-engine, so still should handle like a mid-engine car. But aesthetically, I think a long front end looks better. It's my personal preference. And yeah, I also prefer the driving dynamics of front engine rear wheel drive cars.
So you do currently race a GT3 car?
I'm racing the Mercedes AMG GT in the International GT Open.
Okay, so I can imagine that's been a little kind of factor or the other way around almost, the reason you drive that car, right?
Yeah, the reason I drive that car is because it's front engine. I planned on driving McLaren, drove it for one race and then switched back to front engine car.
So talk a little bit about this, the design of it. It's completely bespoke.
Completely bespoke. The exterior styling is done by Wind Design, who did the Apollo IE and the Di Tommaso. The chassis development was EY3 because they develop GT3 race cars, and also when we started the project they had the lap record around the Nürburgring,
yep,
which is a testament to good handling, so hence using them.
I mean, the Nürburgring is the definitive place when it comes to that. The design of it is strong, like it's a muscular looking thing. Big wing on the back, probably the world's largest exhaust tailpipes.
Most probably.
And you have these very large clams as well. This whole rear is one piece effectively.
The rear is one piece and so is the front end.
Okay, can we take a look inside as well?
Yeah,
Pop
sure.
round and have a quick nosy at the interior of this, because it's literally 4-seater. I'll let you open the...
It has 4 independent bucket seats, all with 4-point harnesses.
Oh, literally? Your passengers in the back have effectively full carbon buckets, like up front.
They're getting taken along in a proper race car, so it should be secure.
So that's the idea behind it. Everything, again, completely your own, right?
Yeah, everything's our own. And no screens or anything to detract from the driving experience. It's all very focused.
Just digital dashboard, the Squircle, which again is clearly racing inspired for the steering wheel.
Yes.
And what's the story with all the designs and detailing?
Well, every car is very, very customized, but this particular one, the interior was hand embroidered by the London School of Fashion, and those are all feathers based because of our emblem, the Zimbabwean fish eagle.
Okay, cool. How incredible is this? The almost village that we have. This is where the entertainment's going to be this evening, but the reason we have come out is that the transporter is about to arrive. The Zenvo is here, so let's go and get it unloaded. What's coming around the corner here? Oh yeah, casual. Carrera GT. Love it. It's funny timing because right now all of the cars seem to be going out for photo shoots, enjoying the time of day, getting those sunset shots. This is quite an unusual design. First time I've really spent time around it, to be honest. Look away for a second and look what pulls in. A Pagani Utopia. Beautiful. I think this is the very car that I have driven. Must be from the factory. Very nice. Well, look who's here. Welcome, gentlemen.
We made it before sunset by quite a bit of time. We've done well.
You've had a very, very quick journey.
What do you think of the setup?
The rig is cool.
It's so good.
Now we're going to have to get this around the corner at the end. Okay. So let's hope nothing comes and gets in the way in the meantime. With the RT7 that was loaded up back at home. Obviously first time for me seeing this because I'd already left the country with the GT Black series. but we'll figure out how to take this round and go get it unloaded. I've not seen this then. RT7.
I've got a remote fob where everything is basically electronic and hydraulic. So you press another button and it will start tilting.
Oh, and it tilts it just like that. That's cool. That's very easy.
It's quite snazzy, isn't it? It's quite fancy. It's almost like the lazy way of doing it, which is the best way.
And what then, when it's tilted, you can press another button, it opens the tailgate.
That will open down and your car should hopefully be inside.
Nice. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Big thank you to Brian James Trailers, who kindly provided the RT7 for this journey down. Here it is, ready to be unloaded. That's just too smooth.
Literally simple as that. And race ramps are straight up in here.
That is insanely smooth.
There's lighting all on, which isn't on at the moment. There's just, it has everything you could want. Winch, storage, tyre rack. It's a good bit of kit.
Do we need to get one?
I think we need to get.
That's what you're telling me here. Unlock it, and then magic. I like this. I feel like we spent our whole lives around the RT6s, the previous generation.
Yeah.
And this is all new.
We know how it works, but there's just so much extra. These are nice. These side markers
Clean.
will flash when you indicate.
Yeah. Side markers, mounting points. Oh, we've got the spare wheel and tyre rack as well up front, if it was needed. This is looking good. It's second SOC. Well, it's time to unload, so let's hear it. Start up. Yeah. The rumble. I love it. It's about to touch down in Italy. It's a long old way from home. I'm trying to rack my brains if the car's been to Italy before, but I don't actually think it has. Denmark, Germany, Croatia, Belgium, England, of course, Scotland. But I think it's the first time for coming here. As it comes on out just before sunset. We couldn't have done that better. So I'll come through and just pull the mirror so that Brad has the view of that. And we have touchdown. Wonderful. Brilliant job. I gotta say, Brad and Owen, who joined him, photographer extraordinaire, have done a very nice job of that. Talk to us about the Ranger then, Brad.
This thing is honestly brilliant. I love it.
And being MSRT, it obviously has the wide body package, the wheels.
40mm lowering kit. It's got like the full shebang. Pretty much every single part of this is new. Bumpers, wings, rear wings, the spoilers on the rear,
Yeah.
and the roof are quite fun, and obviously a super nice interior too. Bed cover, all electronic.
Yeah.
One little graphic here.
Oh, yeah,
The
that is
MSRT
cool.
Ranger driving away from off-road, because this is the ultimate street truck,
Yeah.
not the ultimate off-road truck. But yeah, rolling bed, auto. It's just so cool.
It's clean.
Just super cool. Lovely interior. Ridiculously comfortable. The seats, which are going to be the same seats as in the new Transit, which at some point we should know more about what's happening with that. It's just incredible. I can't
Nice.
really say much more other than
You're a
this
happy
is it.
bunny.
side steps,
Yeah.
automatic. Yeah, I love this thing.
Well, the fun thing is that we're now here with the Zenvo, with all of the other cars, but we're going to go straight round and effectively out of here to go see everybody outside and to go do some photos with this, because we are at a sweet spot of the time of day to grab some shots of this car this far away from home. 1,500 miles. It's made it. That's the first step. It's what comes next that's going to be even better. I tell you what, everybody who is here has braved a lot of heat and been very patient today, and I suppose it's justified to get some shots of the cars. This is so cool. We're also following the RT7 and the MSRT Ranger now, basically to go somewhere where we can drop off the trailer during the event. But this has all gone to plan. I can't believe it's gone so much to plan. I've managed to hop into the Jesko with Ameerh. We've checked out the Naran, and now the Zenvo arrived in time. We're beside the sea. The sun is yet to completely set. It could not be better. This is absolutely perfect right now. Over the moon. What a day. Look who's arriving where we are right now. Zenvo, Zonda 760MY. Very nice, Mike. I don't think it's loud enough, Mike.
Okay, I'll tell the Pagani team, make a new exhaust.
Yes, next time. We'll do a full... flamed. It definitely flamed. This is it then. We drive in to the grid in time for darkness. Oh, there's an AMG 1 here. Hadn't even spotted that coming in. So the AMG 1 has snuck on by. It's now parked next to the T50. This is that question of, is there anything else that's crept in? Not at the moment, but clearly there are more cars to come. And we're going to park next to the very similarly coloured Regera. Today has gone about as perfectly as it could have done. We got to check out all of the cars here, including the Naran with Ameerh, jumped in with him in the Jesko attack. There are hypercars, supercars, incredible cars aplenty all around us. Of course, we made it in the AMG GT Black Series, and to top it off, we also have the Zenvo here. The guys made it all the way in time as the TDF is parking up alongside us. Couldn't really have asked for it to go better, and this is the start. This was a rivals day of Supercar Owners Circle weekend here in Puglia. And you see the cars around? This isn't all of them. This isn't even everything. It's gonna get started in style, so stay tuned. That's it for now though. Big thanks to Ameerh for joining us earlier. Big thanks to you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.